Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today's message will help you to change your life forever. Here and there I make those videos with practical guidance that can help you to influence your future and therefore change it and shape it in a way that becomes beneficial, that becomes more aligned with your dreams and desires. And this video is your reminder that everything is already working in your favor. This is your reminder that wherever you may find yourself right at this moment, something is showing up to you in a sense of a sign, in a sense of a synchronicity. And the question is, are you able to see it? Are you able to recognize it? Because maybe it's an invitation to know something new, to study something new that can help you to transform your life. And maybe this video may also serve you as a reminder to pay attention to the thoughts you're giving them voice, the words you're saying, as they have a huge influence in your life. Quantum physics would say to you that there is no wasted energy, only invested. So once you start paying more attention how you're investing your energy, even when we say stop wasting your energy, it just means that you're investing your energy to the things that don't matter, to the things that doesn't help you grow. And you just need to refocus to something that matters more than anything else. And that's why I want to give you firstly this reminder, something I wrote today as a quick message for our Instagram community, AttractPassion. You can also go there, check it out, give me a follow. You can write me a message if you have anything to share. The reminder is, take a moment to reflect on the words you often speak, for they may not fully align with the life you wish to lead. Your words carry a powerful essence, like spells, shaping your reality. Be mindful of your thoughts before giving them voice, ensuring they manifest the life you truly desire. And if this resonates with you, hit the like button, because it is an important reminder for the beginning of this message, because you've heard about the saying, words are spells. That's why they say spelling, right? And actually those thoughts come from ancient teachings. They come from ancient Egypt, from a master teacher by the name Thoth, who was teaching people how to raise their energy, how to use their voices, the sound, for influencing matter. And we can find these practices in all different traditions. If you go into ancient Tibet or India, you will find that those people were doing mantras, and we still find those different practices today. People are doing mantras, monks meditating, doing mantras. What they're doing, they're generating certain frequencies, certain energy that is influencing matter. And as I said, there is no wasted energy, only invested. We truly need to pay attention to how we are investing our energy. And it brings us to the question, what's the purpose of all of that? What's the purpose of our minds if we have this capacity to think creatively, and then even to express our thoughts, to give voice to our thoughts? This is an incredible power, and we don't often question the purpose of it. And truly the purpose of it, according to ancient teachings, is to learn to manipulate the energy, to transform the things into its greatest potential, to use your thoughts for creative thinking, to use your hands for shaping, for doing whatever according to your creative thinking, so you can see the potential in anything you look at. So whatever sparks a sense of importance, you can look at it, think about it, meditate on it, and at some point you will recognize, oh, that's how I could improve it. And that's what we are constantly doing in the field of science, in the field of art, in the field of healing. We are constantly improving the work, constantly finding something better out of what was before, and that is the work of alchemy. Alchemy is the science of transformation, striving towards the highest potential of whatever we are transforming. And therefore the purpose of the mind is to construct your thinking patterns the way that is beneficial, firstly for yourself, for your life, and for the life of those around you, which is life, nature itself. So once we discover what kind of power we are carrying around, we start using it more consciously, right? More mindfully. And what is mindfulness then? Mindfulness is an ability to recognize at what state our mind is. So we notice, do we still like it, or do we want to do something about it? Mindfulness usually teaches us to study our mind, to study our thoughts, not to manipulate it, not to control it, but just to notice at what state it is. Because if you want to level up, if we want to get to the higher level of consciousness, you have to consciously evolve yourself through all the processes of life, which means you have to become better at taking care of your physical body. You have to become better at your self-expression. You have to become better at everything that is necessary in this physical reality, which means relationships, which means finances, which means taking care of our environment. And once we start taking care of all of that, we recognize that we've gained an ability to organize things. We've gained an ability to organize different systems. Because if you're rich right now financially, but you've been broke once in a time, it means that you've learned to organize certain information into a practical knowledge that helped you to make money. And therefore money is not a bad thing. It is just a byproduct of your ability to organize certain information. Creating a practical knowledge out of it and initiating then this knowledge through practice. And the result was, again, in your finances as a byproduct of your organized, invested energy. When it comes to our health, it's the same pattern. We need to learn to organize our actions, to firstly recognize what resonates with our bodies, what is good for our bodies, and what we need, even though sometimes certain things that are healthy for us may be unpleasant. We need to recognize what is healthy for us, what our bodies need, and then we need to learn to organize our behaviors the way that we provide ourselves what our bodies need to be healthy. And that is a deep work of creative transformation. We learn to organize things, we stop being lazy, and we become more productive with the things that are beneficial for us. So often people are wondering how to organize my mind, how to organize my life. And just start where you are. Notice if you're living in a messy environment, start organizing it. You will notice that as soon as you start organizing your room, your place, whatever, you will start to feel more organized, and you will notice, well, my mind is a bit out of place. I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff. Okay, sit down, write down your thoughts and reflect on them. Oh, you will notice, am I truly thinking about all of that? And soon you will start questioning how to change that. And you will notice, well, I need to acquire some more knowledge, maybe read some self-help books and practice certain mindfulness that can help you to become more objective around your thoughts. And soon you will notice that actually you have power around that. Actually, it's all in your control, but you have to become more conscious around it. You can't walk around constantly scrolling on your phone. constantly listening all kinds of music and radios and all the complaints of others, all that all that toxicity, and think that you will be fine after that. Sure, you feel like all over the place because you've consumed too much of toxicity, and you have to start somewhere. You have to, if you want to organize your mind, what helps a lot at the beginning is to start reading organized information, and that we can find it in books. Many people right at this time are not reading much books anymore. They're just listening audiobooks, but it's not the same for your brain, listening something and reading something. When you're reading, you're actually training your brain, like going into the gym and training your muscle. When you're reading something, you're training your brain. It's a different way of inputting information into our mind. It makes us feel much more organized than just listening something. So reading is so important when it comes to shifting our future, because we have to firstly learn to organize our minds. So when we wake up, we know what to focus on. We know there are things we have to do in order to get to where we want to be, and to have an energy to do what we have to do to get to where we want to be. We have to have a reason. We have to have an intention, right? Often people are seeking motivation, but what we truly need is a clear intention, because motivation in science is called energy to take action. And to build up energy to take action, we need to have a reason for that, right? And if we have a great vision for the future, if that vision is really precise, like the house you want to live in, the things you want to have to live a life that can help you to be driven by purpose. In the past, when I was writing down a vision for my future, I said, I want to have everything in excess, everything in abundance, so I can focus on my purpose, so I can do the things that matter the most, that can help people around me, that can help me to inspire the world. So I needed to take care of my finances. I needed to find a way to level it up, right? I needed to take care of my health. I needed to take care of my energy, how to raise my energy, and all of that. And for that, we need to learn to organize ourselves and organize our minds. And once we do that, everything will start unfolding. Everything will start, putting into place. So to be motivated, to be inspired, to take action, we have to have a precise vision for the future. You have to have a precise vision for the future. So what does it mean? It means that you take time and you write down what kind of life you want to live in a present tense, which means that you're writing these things down as they're already real, so we can feel how would it feel like. So we can notice, is this resonates with me? Do I really want that? And don't be limited by your limited ideas. As you've heard that you maybe can't have all of that because it may not be good for you. Often now when I'm talking with people, they say, well, my parents told me that I shouldn't have big dreams because those people who have big dreams are usually unhappy and never satisfied. But to have big dreams doesn't mean that you always want more. It just means that your self-worth is higher than most others. You value yourself and you know that you deserve everything in abundance, because actually nature wants you to be in abundance. So you let go of this stress of lack of everything and you focus on higher importances, which are your purpose, your need to be of service for others, to be helpful and practical in this society. It doesn't mean that we can only focus on that once we already live a life of abundance. We can already start doing it. But it's great if you have a vision. So your life may be much easier once you actually start working on those dreams and once you start making some progress in it. And having a clear and precise vision will help you to be more inspired every single day, to know what you're working for, to know towards what kind of life you're walking every single day, and put things into perspective. Notice that sometimes when things doesn't make sense, you just need to change your perspective. You know, like when you go hiking and you look downwards towards a certain village or wherever you've started in, and you see things from much higher perspective, and things that on the bottom couldn't make sense when you are at the top of the mountain, suddenly you notice all kinds of different roads, all kinds of different paths that can take you to the wanting destination. And signs are already finding you, synchronicities are already finding you, but you may look at them, oh, it's not the thing that I want, but actually it's a stepping stone. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I said, well, sometimes there may come to you an information about, like, you want to manifest more financial abundance, and then information about cryptocurrencies come to you. It's just an example. And you look at it, oh, it's not what I want. But maybe it came to you because you have a potential to become good at certain investments or whatever that can start generating more money to you, so you can focus more on your mission, on your purpose. But you're ignoring it because you're doubting your potential. So you truly have to pay attention to a greater truth that may be finding you through all those kind of different signs and synchronicities. So meditate on that. It will influence your future so much once you start paying more attention to those tiny synchronicities that may be happening in your life. Like to me, before I was painting, I've started meeting completely spontaneously artists who are great painters. Like something I've shared with you in our previous live stream. Once I've met an artist, a painter, a famous one, who've sold many paintings for millions of dollars, and people are offering him now 20 millions of dollars for certain paintings, and he's not selling them because he don't need it. But I've started meeting spontaneously those kind of people, and that's how I've noticed, well, I guess my life is kind of leading you to become an artist. As back at that time I was already drawing and I had incredible ideas, but I thought, well, in drawings I can't fully express myself, so I needed to start painting, and I've started painting later. And that's how life is guiding us. And if we're able to notice the signs, the synchronicities, we recognize, well, we've been always guided. We've been always guided. And another thing that will really help you on this journey to change your life forever is to surround yourself with those who are already where you want to be. And sometimes I know we can't find this kind of people, so surround yourself with information. Nowadays it's much easier. You can go on YouTube and you can find people who are already where you want to be. Find one or two. Don't, go too much into it. Find someone who can inspire you, who can help you and guide you and maybe become your mentor on that journey so you can get to where you want to be. And always know that it's all about leveling up. We're never at the finish line. Life is all about changes, and we're never at the finish line. Once we get to where we want it to be, we already need to have a higher vision. And soon we recognize that usually that vision starts expanding. At the beginning, that vision was all about us. It was all about meeting our needs. Once we meet our needs, once all our needs are met, we start expanding it to our family, then maybe to community, then maybe to a country or to a society. And that's where we become really, really helpful. So, my friends, remind yourself that there is no wasted energy. You're constantly investing your energy. And the question is only how well you're investing it. Are you investing into the things that matter? Or are you just wasting it for the things that actually doesn't really matter? Not many people will remind you that in your life. So let me be this reminder that will help you to refocus on what is important and to learn to organize your life. That's what all species in this wonderful nature needed to learn. And because we are more complex beings, because of our complexity of the mind, of this emotional system, psychic system, we have much deeper complexity to it. So we also need to learn to organize it in a meaningful way. So all that inner nature can start serving the life we're intending to live. And I hope this video helped you to provide certain value that will help you on that journey. So tomorrow, your life can start changing forever. My friends, I hope you've also enjoyed in today's painting. And if you would like to support my art or just enlighten your place with some fresh art, go and check out our Etsy store, I Draw My Passion. The link is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. With that, you're supporting this mission, which is something truly incredible, my friends. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Stay beautiful, stay creative, stay organized. And till next time, one love.